Good morning, traders. Daily market analytics. We're back breaking into the Australian versus the Canadian. Interesting timing as price break through that 95.14 top resistance on that blue setup, that trading range that started to develop at the beginning of February. So I was expecting that move, right? I did declare that key level to be my official trigger, and I was expecting a breakthrough. But I have to say, this is just what we call preliminary breakout, right? It's unconfirmed. It is a good first stage, definitely. I mean, we can also see that, interestingly enough, to see the 200 daily moving average converge right on that top resistance here. So basically, price broke two technical elements here, both the 200 daily moving average and the top resistance, but it's just a daily close, right? Basically what could happen, I mean, you can see here when price was on the downside, right? You can see that it was kind of broken, it was kind of breaking that bottom support, 93.51, right? We see a bit of a close here outside of the range, but it was easily filtered out when we were using the weekly perspective, right? So you can see those spikes here, and you can actually see the same spike much moderately actually, but pretty much the same last week when price was trying to break that 95.14. It was already having the first attempt here last week. I mean, you can see that price was failing to break through, right? So we might actually have the same reaction when by the end of the week all we'll see is yet another spike and price will base itself back below. That's not going to be a good sign. So this is why I'm saying we should be careful at this point, as this is just an early indication that we're breaking through. So what I did was I started very small just to test the water, so to speak. And if price will continue on the way up, I will gradually increase my position, but I will not increase the position significantly until we can confirm the breakthrough with a weekly close above 95.14. Let's have a look at the bigger picture. If we're going to have here that confirmed breakthrough, then the potential is huge. We can move all the way to 10070, which is where the next major key level is, because what we have here is a huge trading range coming from the monthly perspective, guys. From the monthly chart, it's a pretty decent trading range, easy to count. We have 4 legs. I think we're looking at the 5th leg in its construction. So the 4th leg on its tip, right? It took the previous lows and it went back to break that 94.47. That's a big one, right? Having said that, here's the concerns that I have with this one, right? So price basically broke below 94.47 last week. I'm talking about last month, of course, right? And we had that confirmed, so that's usually not a good sign. What we want to have here is a break back, right? So price, by the end of the month, we're talking a few days to go. If it's going to remain like this, closing back above 94.47, I think that's going to be a major sign that we're going to be moving upwards. We're going to continue on the upside here. So as you see, there's a few reservations regarding what seems to be an interesting bullish opportunity, right? So we'll take it a step at a time. I'll definitely come back to follow up and keep you posted. That's about that for the Aussie Canadian here, beginning to look increasingly bullish. That's it. So we'll see you in the next one.